Now can we go to agenda item 4, which is public questions or statements. And the first one we have is from the Pinewoods Conservation Group. I'm going to hand this over to Ruth Gladstone, who is our officer that takes control of this committee. So I think she's going to make an announcement.
Thank you, Chair. Neil Hind, who has submitted the question on behalf of the Pinewoods Conservation Group, sends his apologies to you today that neither he nor any of his committee members are able to attend this meeting. So he has asked me to read out the response in his absence. I'm happy to do that. I also have a response from County Council Highway staff, from County Council Business and Environmental Services staff, which I'm also happy to read out. This is a public question or statement, so no decisions by the committee are allowed under the County Council's standing orders. I understand that, Chair, if you take the view that you do not want any comments or questions or any discussion on the question, that members who might happen to also be members of Planning Committee will not need to declare an interest or predetermination in case they predetermine the planning application or any planning application that might come before them in the near future, and therefore don't need to leave the room whilst I put the question and response.
Thank you for that. We just wanted clarification for those of us who do sit on that planning committee that we're not deemed to be looking at it and predetermining it in any way, shape or form. I think we need to leave this as free as we can, because it actually may even come here as we take planning decisions. So we need to make sure we're safe. Thank you, Ruth.
Thank you, Chairman. So the question which has been submitted by Neil Hind, the chairperson of Pinewoods Conservation Group, is as follows. Councillors are hopefully aware of the plans for Harrogate Springwater to expand onto public woodland known as Rotary Wood, as there is public concern around this. As from 1st of April, that land will transfer to the ownership from Harrogate Borough Council to the new North Yorkshire Council. Could the committee confirm that it would not approve or support any proposal for the council to sell or lease this land for development? And the response that I have received to read out on behalf of the Business and Environmental Services officers is as follows. Harrogate Springwater has been investigating the possibility of expansion at the site for a number of years. The company is a local business and employer, now part of Danone. Expansion of the site would initially need to be considered in the same way as any development. Therefore, if the company can obtain the appropriate statutory consents, including planning permission, then the council will need to consider whether it wishes to allow use of the land and the terms for any transaction. That's the end of that question, Chairman. Thank you.
Thank you for that. We will move on. We come to the